So shut your headlamp off because I can't see you.
Yeah.
All right. So what are we working on? What is this?
Square body.
Yeah. What year?
1984.
Is it a whole truck?
Whole truck?
Is it a whole truck? Complete?
I mean, yes.
Does it have extra holes in it?
Oh, of course. It's the only way you can have it.
Yeah. So what's the plans for the truck?
We got either a 4 or 6-inch lift in the cab.
4-inch.
4-inch lift. That's going on a 35.
Why is a 4-inch lift in the cab? I thought it was supposed to be under the axles.
Oh, it's supposed to be, but we're special around here. And half, quarter of it's on the front porch too.
All right.
4-inch lift, 35s, probably Mickey Thompson's all-terrains, LS.
Stop. Don't. Spoilers, man. Don't spoil. What's under the hood?
305.
Yeah.
With a little 3-speed.
Yeah. Automatic.
3-speed. Yeah, automatic. Sadly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bench sheet has more holes than seat.
Yeah. Kind of like the bed sides though.
Yeah, I kind of like the bed sides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The mice had fun with this one, except for it's not mice.
No.
It was salt.
Yes.
What about the mirrors?
Got new matching mirrors, but currently.
Why? You don't like the Ford mirror on the passenger side door?
Actually, that is a Chevy mirror that someone broke something on and welded together. That is a Chevy mirror.
Oh, okay.
That one, I believe, is a Ford.
Got it.
Yeah. No, I don't like them.
So what
They
was
don't work.
What was the original color?
On what part?
I don't know.
On the front clip, it was kind of a sparkly blue, dark blue, maroon color. That's at least the one that shines through. The bed and cab was a just classic brown color, kind of like the one we just picked up. And then it was green-ish, some places. Then we got the paintbrush special over here.
Paintbrush.
Paintbrush.
Over here or all over?
Only the bed and tailgate and
Bull crap. That cab's been painted.
door. Yeah, the roof too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rest of it's breaking.
Yeah. What's the underside?
What underside?
What color's the underside?
Well, if you look here, that'll show you.
I thought that was undercoating.
The front half of the truck is rust-free, only due to the 40-year-old oil that's packed up under there.
Oil definitely protects things.
Yeah. The back half appears to just be surface rust. Don't know yet though. For the most part, it's solid.
What is the most complete, nicest thing on this vehicle? I have two things that pop out of my head. You want to know mine?
Tell you my two first. Probably the motor and transmission, the driveline.
Oh, jeez, you're being way too generic there.
It runs and it
Moves. Doesn't drive. Does it stop?
Huh?
Does it stop?
No, I put it in reverse so it didn't go into Mom's car 2 days ago. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't tell you about that.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
So yeah, brakes don't work. At least definitely not on the rear half.
And then the second good part about it, it's already got custom performance stickers on it.
Very true. So I was going to say the two nicest parts of this vehicle are the carburetor.
Yes, actually.
And the exhaust, because those are the only two things that aren't rusted.
True.
Yeah.
Exhaust
That exhaust is actually new.
Yeah.
I don't know why anybody spent that much money on the exhaust with everything else the way it was, but whatever.
Yeah. And then the carb is like $550 carb.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is good for how many horsepower?
I think that one rates up to 450.
Yeah. Which is how many more than what your pickup has?
450.
Yeah. All right. All right. So we already know we got a 4-inch lift kit going on. Going to run 35s. Correct. Wheels are still somewhat undecided. They might be the stock steel ones that are on here that get cleaned up, or they might
Not
be
stock, but reused.
yeah,
Yes.
or they might be something else, some
Possibly.
polished aluminum or whatever. We have a new bed coming, and by new we mean off of an 85 K20.
Yeah, 85 K20.
How much rust is on that thing?
The cross members aren't looking too promising. Gonna have to repair a couple of those. Bottom side, a lot of surface rust, but the entire truck looks like it just rolled off the showroom floor.
Pretty
Back
much.
in '85.
It looks 100 times better. It's
Oh,
the actual inside of the bed and the cab.
like
The back
it's
the
just
back of the
smooth.
cab is perfect. Like factory paint, no
And the
rust
dash.
whatsoever on the top
Yes.
side. The bed sides have a little bit of rust shining through, not terrible. Really, it's the cross members that are the worst part of it.
Yeah, it's got a little bit on the upper rear wells on the outside. I don't know about the inside. I don't know.
And then we stole the bench sheet out of that one.
Yep, new bench seat, nice white. What is that?
It's like a cream vinyl.
Yeah, it's really nice, but only wears a small little patch in driver's side corner, so you're gonna figure out how to patch that up or throw a good old seat cover on it.
Yep.
Got the mirrors off of it.
All right, so we got a new bed that will fix a lot of crap. We have. What did you get for Christmas?
Lift.
No, the other metal.
Oh, I got new floor pans, floor supports for both passenger and driver. I got
Cab corners, rocker panels.
cab corners, rocker panels,
Everything to repair the cab rust, right?
that we know of.
Yes.
That
So
was all of the obvious.
that should take care of that.
Yep.
So really, you're on a good track to actually having a real truck.
Yeah, I surprisingly have a lot more than I thought I would.
Yeah. So I guess now, what did we do tonight?
Well, we bought a 1970s steering wheel because this has a
How much?
a GT Grant or something in it.
I like where you went with that. How much was that steering wheel?
$399.
I'm pretty sure that steering wheel is $650.
Actually, correct. $650 $650.
And-
Got aluminum rear drive shafts.
Yeah, that's sitting down there underneath the pickup.
Along
You can barely
with
see it.
the other
Radiator and dual electric fan.
Yeah, which
What else came for free with that $650 steering wheel?
well, with the steering wheel, the added cost into the steering wheel was also a 4-speed transmission,
Yeah.
automatic.
Which one?
The 60.
4L60E.
Yeah, it is 60, not 80, right?
4L60E.
4L60, yep. And but if you look at it this way, I got a free 5.3 LS with it.
That's right. Yes. This is
Free.
the girl. You can't beat a free. You can't beat a free engine.
Oh,
Especially not a 5.3 complete ECU and everything.
It's got the brains in it.
Yeah, it's got the ECU,
And then-
intake, throttle body, brand new torque converter.
Yep.
How many miles were on this engine?
56,000 that was known, and then a couple thousand ago, transmission was rebuilt. At least that's what we're being told.
That's what we're being told. But we're still gonna tear it down and find out for sure.
That will be fun.
So, what was stock horsepower on a 305 Chevy in 1984?
Negative 450. Let's see, 160. No, yeah,
That was 145.
yeah, 145. But it did have 250 torque. At 255.
That's actually pretty impressive considering
Actually, it is,
considering
yeah.
the horsepower. That's really impressive.
Yeah.
And estimated horsepower on this engine
Before or after we tear it
currently.
down? 0.
True.
Let's see. 315, 330?
Probably somewhere around there.
Low 300s.
And how much horsepower is it going to have before it goes in the pickup?
Depends how
0.
much you let me have it have.
0.
Let's see.
Less than a 305.
I'd like to shoot for high 300s, low 400s.
I think that's a fair number.
Yeah.
Engine horsepower, not rear wheel.
Yeah,
I think that's a fair number.
I think so too.
I think a cam and headers, you could be there pretty quickly.
Cam, headers, and you can't forget the new exhaust. It's a shame. It's brand new exhaust, but
That's okay. I mean, garden hoses are bigger than that exhaust pipe.
some actually probably
missing
are.
much. Yeah.
Yeah. Gonna tear the rear axle off here in a bit. When we do that, we're going to completely strip it down, paint it, tear it open, check everything, make sure everything's good in there. New oil, everything, new bearings. Completely go over it. We're gonna have to do something about the brake situation since there's rear drums in the back, and now that I'm putting 400 horsepower in it, well, I currently don't have brakes in my back, so let's at least address that.
I mean, really, if we just make the drums work, you're gonna have twice the top power you already had, right?
No.
No.
Well, 30% more.
No, well, that's a
It's
a hell of a lot more than what you currently have.
a lot. Gonna go through, replace what's needed. Going to take my wheels off, put new tires on them. Haven't decided what to do for wheels yet. Probably gonna paint them. Then pull the bed off, get the new bed in here, clean it up good, possibly buy new replacement panels for the side of them, just bolt-on panels, and go from there. Maybe get it painted.
What's the time frame?
The truck is going to be hopefully drivable early summer, early to midsummer. I'd like to shoot for it to be drivable, registered, all that fun stuff, and haven't decided, but cross my fingers, painted by late summer, early fall. I would like to have that done.
So when this thing's done,
Yeah.
by end of summer, you'll have new engine,
New engine,
new transmission,
new transmission,
new suspension,
all new suspension.
all new wheels and tires, or all new tires at least. Wheels, who knows?
Yeah.
New exhaust,
They look new.
new cooling system, new fuel system. Axles, both axles will be gone through.
Completely.
New drive shafts, obviously, because we're changing length.
I got a fancy aluminum drive shaft.
Yeah,
That's actually pretty impressive.
weighs like 3.5 pounds, and it's 8
It
feet long.
actually does, yeah.
It's freaking great.
Oh man.
So, what's going to be the weak point after this thing's built? I already know what the answer is.
My wallet.
That's already happened.
What wallet? Okay, wallet, bank account, debit cards.
Axles.
Axles. After it's all built.
Running 400 horsepower with 35-inch tires. I won't be surprised the day you call me up needing a tow truck because you blew up your rear end. Yeah. And when that day happens, what are you gonna do?
This thing's coming down to the bare block and being rebuilt back up.
Well, the engine's still gonna run. It's gonna be the rear axle that's destroyed.
Oh, rear axle, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. When that happens, I believe there's a 10 bolt on it now. Either gonna go with a set of Super Duty axles, early 2000s, or if I can sneak them in without him seeing, 14 bolt front and rear. Well, Dana 80s up front.
You mean 44?
What?
44?
44 what?
Where are you gonna find a Dana 80 at? Dana 60s?
Dana 60s and 80s. Or 70s, sorry.
No.
A Dana 70s.
Anyways,
One
ton axles.
1 ton axles. Yeah. I have a feeling within the first 2 or 3 months of this truck being driven that I'll be calling you.
And tough shit for you.
Yeah.
So, what's the other thing we talked about today? Possibly with the fuel tank, which I'm actually kind of excited to do a little bit more reading on that.
Currently, I just have a 20-gallon fuel tank driver's side. The bed we're getting has dual tanks. That doesn't matter though, because out of what was it, K5?
Yep.
Out of a K5, their fuel tank sits between the frame rails, as this one and almost every truck ever sits outside of the frame rails. So basically, you're just gonna have a 25 or 31 gallon fuel cell sitting above your rear axles, in front of your rear axles.
Probably in front.
Yeah, in front.
Well, I think there's enough room.
And honestly, if that happens, I'd be very happy with that. Very cheap compared to other alternatives. Don't have to mess with the whole dual tank systems. And ultimately, I wanted a bit more fuel capacity just for, I don't know.
Big ass V8s.
Yeah, and PA.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. Just make me feel a bit better. So that's gonna go in, hopefully. And if that doesn't work, I'm sure we'll find a way to make that work because that is a great alternative.
Yeah.
And that's gonna go in. What else was there? Interiors being completely redone. The cab is being completely fixed, but I'm gonna go through and dash cluster, everything, every last thing's coming out and being completely redone. I'm putting possibly multimedia radio in, CV in, and gonna actually spend some time on the inside since that's generally overlooked.
You going for stock look dash cluster or aftermarket gauges?
I hate aftermarket gauges.
Okay.
Stock. I love how they display it to you. I should have grabbed a cluster from inside that pickup.
I'm sure it's still there.
I'm sure it is too.
Hey, if you do that, you automatically get 30,000 less miles.
I know. It's a win-win.
How do you roll back an odometer? You buy another one.
Or old one.
So, this is an AC. This motor has AC on it.
That motor has AC on it, which people don't believe, but
I still think you're full of crap. Are we hooking AC up?
Absolutely.
I hate you. That would be the time to say no.
I got smoker windows, I'm fine.
Huh?
I got smoker windows. Oh yeah, both the innards of the doors are being completely torn out. Locks don't work. Doors don't hinge. Windows don't crank. I got power windows on my passenger side though.
Yep. But manual on your driver's side. Yeah.
I actually like manual windows, so I'm not complaining.
There's nothing wrong with manual windows, especially in this beast.
Exactly. And then smoker windows only go about a fifth out, so that's being taken care of. Gonna have to put all new glass in around, new weather stripping. Currently, if I open the door, there's gonna be a puddle of water in there. So.
Yeah. So what's the story on this pickup? Where did it get found at? I won't even say you found it because you didn't find it. But where did this
find it.
Where did this pickup come from?
It came.
Supposedly, where did it come from?
Okay, where did we get it from, or where did it come from?
Yeah, both.
Supposedly, we got a rust-free, beautiful pickup, body damage, as expected, from a car auction down in Tennessee.
Yep. Down by Nashville.
Down by Nashville.
Should have been promising, right? Because it's not in the Rust Belt.
Exact. And from the pictures looked pretty promising.
Yes.
Though it does still have original paint on the frame rails.
Yeah.
Up front. So.
Yeah. In the engine bay, you could see very, very little surface rust, and by very little, most of the frame rails were black still.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's now covered in surface rust. But,
yeah. But on the pictures did show the driver's side bed was mangled and would definitely need some work.
It should damage, as expected.
Yeah. But what did we find out?
Well, for starters,
after it was too late.
When Dad picked it up, about a week and a half later, a week later. Yeah, there's not even floors in the truck right now.
Pretty much.
There's not a bed in the bed.
Yeah. Yes, there's
screw the innards and underside of everything. Those are
the floorboard of the bed looks like Swiss cheese.
Yeah, you step in the wrong spot and you're going for a ride.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
There's
So where did this pickup actually come from?
Illinois.
Ah, well, that's somewhat by Tennessee.
Yeah.
Except for up by a lake with a whole bunch of salt.
Yeah. Yeah. It, let's see.
So now the $1 million question that you've never said, at least not to me. Did I screw up? Did I buy the wrong pickup? Should have we have found something else than that thing right there?
See, I had the chance for this not to be my pickup.
Huh?
I had the chance for this not to be my pickup. But I chose to, I mean, probably excitement got a little better than me. But I was given the option, this could be Dad's whole ordeal, and I wouldn't have to, yeah, I wouldn't have to deal with it. But, yeah, no, you absolutely, okay, not going to say there's better options, even though there is better options, but no, you absolutely did not miss it.
For the price, it wasn't a terrible deal.
Before the fees.
Yeah, well, before the fees, it was a great deal.
Oh, yeah.
But with auction fees and going picking up everything, even all in, it was probably what I'd call an average deal. Not terrible, not great.
Yeah, if you went and picked up the square body for about the same price out here, you would be looking at so much less.
Yeah. So at the end, I mean, it's here, it's home. We know what it needs. It does run and drive. Does not stop at all.
It did at one point.
And the driving part's kind of limited because it leaks more transmission fluid than it burns gas. Is that a first statement?
And oil.
Okay.
It does burn oil too. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah, fair statement.
What it is, I mean, it needs some work, but we know what it is, and well, that solved one of the problems. The transmission solved another.
Yeah.
And the rest of it's just more really labor. Taking the time to pull the bed off, grinding, sanding, painting, that crap. So, but when it's all said and done, it's gonna be a nice pickup. Mom's gonna drive it everywhere. You're gonna hate it.
Okay, I'm putting a manual back in that thing.
She can drive a manual.
Oh.
I'd put a steering wheel lock on it. Like the club.
That's a good idea.
Do you even know what those are? You're so damn
Yeah, I do.
What?
Yeah, so you.
It was a fair question.
No, it was a fair question.
It was a fair question. Don't get mad at me.
me.
I mean, they stopped using those in 2000. That was before you were born.
I don't even know. Like I've seen one in use as a demo in person, but yes, I'm aware of what they are and what they do.
You might have to do that. That might keep her out.
Or the fact that our hear her started from 2 miles away by the time we're done.
Won't matter when you're at school.
It'll be at school with me.
Not right away. You think next year you won't have a license when you go to school?
Yeah, well.
No, you won't.
I'll have my full license by
In October.
September.
Mm-hmm.
September 2nd.
I thought it was October.
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah. So
And
starting next year, I'll have my truck.
Is it going to get a trail hitch to tow your lawn equipment?
It's going to get a trail hitch that drops down.
Yeah.
Big time.
Because why? Because there's way too many freaking mowers sitting out here.
Too many? What are you talking about? It's just not. This isn't even all of them.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, it's okay. You're making me get rid of those.
Yeah.
All
right. Anything else?
Can we end it by it running? If.
Think he'll start?
If.
Think he'll start?
I tried cranking it this morning and it was not happy. Oh, there's a leaf spring in my seat.
No, it'll be okay. I didn't put that there.
Oh, no, not at all.
You sat on. You put that there, not me.
Oh, did it? This leaf spring was on the seat.
I didn't put that there, Logan. The leaf spring's on the front porch, the one that I picked up.
Oh, then Mom put it here.
No. When did she do that?
Oh, I got lights.
Yes. Hey, how come when you open up the door, the dome light doesn't come on?
What dome light?
Oh, well, yeah, that would do it.
Yeah, it actually doesn't have it.
Yeah, I do that.
See, I told you I'm gonna spend time on the inside. Oh, also thinking about putting a headache bar back there and mounting lights on the back.
That looks dumb on 8-foot beds.
What?
Those look dumb on 8-foot beds. Those belong to short beds.
True. I'm not talking about big chrome ones that go halfway down the bed.
If it starts.
You have too much faith in it.
Guess we're not going to end it on it starting.
Next time.